Hey, what's up, guys? I know it's been a while since you've heard from me. I've been kind of hiding out, been definitely doing the recluse thing. I'm sure you've noticed that I haven't been posting to Facebook, haven't been really doing much work on my Patreon. Uh, you know, Realistically, truthfully, I haven't even really been talking to some of my close friends much. Things like that, and um, I just wanted to like touch base with everybody, kind of let people know what's been going on in my life and why I haven't been working on my writing as much or my social media or anything like that. So first and foremost is I'll be honest with you guys. Like I've had a problem with alcohol um, for a large part of my teenage years going into my young adulthood. Um, and alcohol for me has always been kind of an up and down journey. Um, like there's been times, when I was younger where I'd really hit the stuff hard, and then I'd get sober for quite some time. And then for one reason or another, I'd slip back into it. The end of last year and everything, my drinking was starting to get pretty bad again. Uh, you know, Drinking at least a six pack every night. Truthfully, a lot more than that most nights. Um, Managed to keep it together. Everybody, addicts will tell you there's different types of addicts, and I'm a very productive person, and I was definitely as an alcoholic, I'm definitely a functioning alcoholic, as they say. I managed to get things done, but it was getting to the point where I wasn't writing anymore how I wanted to be. Um, I was just getting stagnant in life, and I've known that was a problem for a while. So at the beginning of the year, I decided to get sober, uh, and by get sober, I mean like this time, just like be done with alcohol, be done with drugs in general. Um, in the past, I've gotten clean, been like, I just need a break from it, and I would always come back into it like, oh yeah, I can have a couple drinks, and I realize now that that is not an option for me. I am an alcoholic, I am an addict, and I have to be done. And no means no, and you know what I'm saying? Uh, and it's my hope that with that attitude, I will stay off booze for good. Um, I'm not going to lie to myself and be like, I can have a couple drinks with friends or whatever. And I can. I can have that one or two drinks at the bar. But alcohol addiction is an insidious thing. So 6 months later, I'll be back where I started, drinking 6 to 12 beers a night, drinking liquor, you know, um, not good. So we're done with that. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been working as much these last 4 months. I've really just been focusing on being sober. And for any of you, I'm sure some of you know what it's like to struggle with addiction or seeing a family member with addiction. It's a lot of work. It really is. And it's been pretty much smooth sailing, which I'm thankful for, but it's still hard and it takes a lot of energy, and I being patient with myself, not just with the being sober, but giving my mind to fully purge that addiction. You know, Addiction, alcoholism, whatever it is, it completely rewires your brain. I hear a lot of people say that addiction's not a disease and this and that. It is a disease. It's a very insidious disease. Addiction's not a disease, it's a choice. It is a choice. Addiction is a disease that starts with a choice. Lung cancer is a disease that started with a choice to smoke cigarettes. Heart disease is a disease that started with a choice to eat fucking cheeseburgers and fries every fucking day. Diabetes, a lot of times, is a disease that started from eating like shit. Um, And alcohol is the same way. It's a disease that physically changes your brain. It rewires the pleasure and reward pathways in your brain to make it so that you feel like you need alcohol for whatever it is. You need it to be happy. You need it to be productive. You need it to curb your anxiety. Uh, so, this time getting sober around, I've made some big things, realizations like, one, I got to do it for myself. In the past, I've done it for other people, which it's great, but it's not enough. I'm doing it for other people, but I'm doing it for myself because I want to write, I want to be productive, I want to travel, I want to be healthy. Two, I made the realization that like I am actually an alcoholic, an addict, uh, and that means no more booze. I cannot have it. And I know some of my friends that have been friends with me for years, and we're still good buddies. I love all you guys. I know I haven't been around. It's because I can't be around the alcohol, and I know you guys understand that, and I miss you guys. But right now, focusing on getting better, you know. Uh, and the third thing I've realized is just to be patient with myself. This is going to take time to not only get over having triggers, get over the feeling that I need to have alcohol. It's I've also had trouble with depression. I know that's like a common theme with our generation. We're all fucking depressed because the world sucks dick, right? Um, but I've made a conscious decision. I make a conscious effort every day to realize I have to be patient with myself. Meaning, even after I've curbed the addiction, it's going to take a long time for me to learn to be myself again and to be a happy person without alcohol and to find fulfillment in life. So that's been one of the big things, big reasons why I haven't been working as much on my writing, uh, and why some of my friends, even though I love you guys, you haven't seen me as much. Other things have been, like work. Uh, I have been working night shift for like a year now. It is not working for me in that I am handling it, I am dealing with it, I am going to work, but juggling a night shift job, my daughter, uh, my relationships with family and all that, my daily duties, my routines, my bills, and then trying to not only write but build a social media business through Patreon, YouTube, all that. It's hard already doing night shift, and then it doesn't help that my are not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll have my schedule's different every week, and we all know how hard that is even during the day. Imagine it during the night. So that's been one thing. Um, and then there's a lot of other things going on. Just like I said, like with relationships, with family, not all of them bad, just things that are taking time and effort for me as a human being to deal with them, to make them better, and so that's that. And then there's been a lot of other things that have been going on that have been very positive. Especially, I cannot say this enough, how much positivity has come into my life since I had quit alcohol. Like, even though I'm not going at the speed I want to be, like I said, being patient with myself, things have been great. I went to La Crosse, Wisconsin, for the weekend. That was amazing. The hiking was great. I went to this place called the Shrine of Guadalupe, which is like dedicated to Mother Mary, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a basilica like hidden in the mountains and forests out there. And those of you who know me know I'm not religious, but I appreciate all kinds of art, mythology, stories, and that was wonderful. So I've done that. You know, just I've done a lot of traveling. I've been doing things with a couple of my friends that are into things that I like to do. I've just been seeing things, and then taking care of my business, and I'm trying to find another job, a day job, and I'm gonna continue to try to work. I'm trying to get my mind right to work and like be healthy. I'm trying to do more exercise. Uh, but while I'm on this night shift, it's making it very difficult to do any of that. It's just, I'm not. Routine is essential to mental health and to progress and success. It is essential. And if you're working nights and you're working a schedule that's fucking bamboozled all over the fucking place every other day, you don't know what day you're going to work until the week comes. It's hard to set up days to go to the gym. It's hard to set up a time to write every day. It's hard to set up a schedule for posting, for doing readings for you guys. So I'm trying to get another job. I have a couple of interviews. I did one that's looking good. I have another one Tuesday. So I have an agenda: is get a new job, sort out some things with my daughter so that I know like which days I will for sure have her week to week to week to week to week. So that's normal. Regular job, regular schedule with my daughter. I'm hoping when I get that I can set up a routine where I wake up, do a couple chores, go to the gym or run, so I'm getting good, get the blood flowing, eating right, and sitting down every day before work, writing a little bit, getting off work, doing the Patreon work, doing the video work, and then settling in, doing the things that bring me joy that I need to do as a human being. Because as we know, we can't all grind, work, no matter how badly we want success. We have to learn to do things that bring us joy, and we have to, rest. It's just, you can't go on and on and on. You break down. And I tried doing all this all at once that I told you about, and writing constantly. I was posting on it for a while. Didn't work out. I got burnt out, and now we're sitting here, a month where I haven't created anything really, hardly, other than a paragraph or two every week, and that's detrimental to my soul. I don't feel like I'm doing what God or whoever or whatever put me here to do if I'm not writing. So yeah, that's kind of the lay of the land, guys. I just wanted to, let you know what's been going on with me. I'm doing all right. I'm making changes for the positive. And I want to encourage all of you. Like, we're pretty far into this new year, but you don't have to wait for a new year to do better by yourself. Like, if you're suffering like with addiction problems, you can get help. It's going to be hard, but you can go to AA. You can check yourself in somewhere. I don't know what your situation is, but if you have family or friends that are sober, please lean on them. But first and foremost, you got to admit to yourself that you got a problem. You guys have known me a long time. You know the life I've lived through high school. It's kind of a bad boy, doing drugs, chasing girls around, drinking liquor, got my fucking sunglasses on. That shit's all fucking nice and fun, but I see a lot of people my age out there who are fucking so talented and such loving, good people. And guys, you're fucking your life up, man. You are, and I'm not saying your life ain't gonna turn out great, but you are postponing the future that you fucking deserve, man. And you're hurting yourself. And the drinking and the drugs and shit, it ain't good, man. I know it's fun going to that fucking festival, looking forward to that, getting all fucked up on ketamine and LSD, ecstasy, drinking all the fucking liquor in the world, going to Mexico, going to fucking Europe, party. That's fucking amazing, I know. And you tell yourself, like, oh, I'm young, I can, chase bats out of hell and shit. But man, your 20s, contrary to cultural popular belief, is not, my friends. I'm going to tell you right now, this comes from me. So it's fucking true because I lived it, right? It is not about partying. Your 20s is not about partying and living free and wild. It is about adventure. It's about personal growth. It's about building. It's about striving for the future. And it's about building good relationships, man. Your 20s are not to be pissed away. This is the height of your youth. This is the time where you build yourself, you grow, you better yourself. And if you're getting fucked up all the time, going to the bar every weekend, constantly chasing that festival high, sitting in your house, coming home, having a little party by yourself, like I used to do. I like to come home. I got all my different bathrobes, you guys know. I come home, pour me a beer, a glass of whiskey. Maybe I got a little bit of something else going on. Pick out my robe. Put on some fucking rap music. And I have a little party by myself. That's all fun, but I'm telling you right now, you're fucking wasting your time. And you can be doing better. I love all you guys, man. And, I love my family. My mom, Paul. I know I haven't been around much. My good friends, Ryan, all you, I know I haven't been around much, but I just want you to know it's what's best for me right now. And I care about you guys. And to just everybody, if you have goals in life, if you have a person, if you're looking in the mirror and you don't like who you see today, fucking change it, man. You can be that higher self. You can be that person that little 12-year-old girl or boy thought they were going to be when you were this age. You can do that. Maybe you fucked up and you ain't going to be that person now in your 20s, but if you start working today, taking care of yourself, getting help for the addictions, cutting people out of your life that aren't good for you, uh, exercise, wellness, traveling. If you make the realization that you want to be that person, you might not be it tomorrow, you might not be it next week, next month, next year, but someday you're going to be that fucking person. I believe in all of you, and I know you believe in me, and I just want you all to know that I'm working to be that person that you all think that I am, and that I want to be, that my kid needs me to be, that my family needs me to be. So just know that you guys can do it too. Was going to do a reading for you guys, but I kind of went on a little rant and a tangent with you guys. But I just want to share that with you, and just know, I've got all the love in the world for you guys. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. Send me that support. Send me that love. Do some reading. And most importantly, work on yourself. Do your creative process. And have a good fucking Easter. All right? Take it easy, guys. Bye.